Hi, in this video, I'm going to go through question 1b to 1f of tutorial 1 for chapter 1. For those of you who haven't seen the first tutorial video on question 1a, I would highly recommend that you all go and look through the video first, because over there I went through step by step how to read off a vernier caliper measurement. For the subsequent questions that I'll be going through in this video onwards, I wouldn't be going through in such detail how to read a vernier caliper. Okay, so let's just first start off with question 1b. The image of the vernier caliper measurement is seen on the screen. Okay, so how do you read this? Remember in the previous tutorial I said first step is to locate the starting point on the vernier scale. So this is 0, this is 5, this is 10 again. So the starting point of the vernier scale is here, right? Okay, so we know that the measurement is somewhere around here. What this means is that we know that, let's say the measurement, the answer is x. X is approximately this 2.1, 2.3. So x is approximately 2.3 something. Let's say 2.3y. Okay, y is the figure that we have to find out from the vernier scale. Okay, so how do you determine the value of y? Okay, anyway, this is in cm. How do you determine the value of y? That's when you look at the vernier scale and see where does the vernier scale lines up properly with the main scale. Over here, if you look at 1 on the vernier scale, over here it's not lining up properly. This is not lining up properly. This is not as well. This is definitely not. This is not. This is not. This is not. Okay, over here it seems to line up quite nicely. This is 7. So on the vernier scale, 7 on the vernier scale lines up nicely with the main scale. So the value of y is 7. Okay, so the answer is, the reading is x equals to 2.37 cm. Alright, okay, next question 1c. Okay, so this is question 1c. Again, we look at where the vernier scale starts, which is here. So over here we know that it's very close to 4.5, 6, 7, 8. It's very close to 4.8. So x is approximately 4.8. But if we look closely enough, it's just slightly under 4.8. So what we'll be most likely expecting is not 4.8, but rather 4.7 something. Let's say 4.7y again, so we have to find what's the value of y. Okay, just by looking at this, you will probably guess that it's 4.79, right? But let's just look at the vernier scale. Where does it line up properly? Okay, just look at this part here. This part here lines up properly. So yes, indeed, 9 on the vernier scale lines up properly with the main scale. So the answer is 4.79 cm. Alright. Okay, next, question 1d. Again, this is where the vernier scale starts. It's about here. So the reading, we'll expect it to be around 1.9. Look at this, it's about 1.95. But let's not guess. So we have to find again what's the value of y. So where does it line up properly? This is a tough one. This one seems to line up quite nicely. This one as well. So I would go for this one. Okay, this is 5. So y will take the value of 5. Alright, so x is 1.95. Okay, so that's for question 1d. Okay, question 1e. Excuse me, question 1e. This is where the vernier scale starts. It's slightly under 2.1, so we'll expect the value to be about 2.0 something. Again, find what's the value of y. Where does it line up properly? Where does the vernier scale and the main scale line up properly? I think is this one. This is 5, 6, 7, 8. This is 8. Okay, so the answer is 2. Oops, sorry, what happened? So the answer is 2.08 cm. That's for E. F. This is where it starts. It's slightly above 3.3, so we'll expect the value to be 3.3y. Again, find the value of y. We expect y to be about 1 or 2 because where the vernier scale starts is just slightly above 3.3. Okay, so if you look at where it lines up, I would think is this one. This one lines up the best, and this is 2 on the vernier scale. So the answer is 3.32 cm. Okay, so that's for question 1F. That's all for question 1. In the next tutorial, I'll be going through how to read off a micrometer. Okay, that's the next part. I hope this series of questions help you to have a better grasp of how to read off a vernier caliper. Okay, see you.